The Niger Delta youth have staged a peaceful protest today against the federal government of Nigeria, demanding resource control and fiscal federalism. You're welcome to our News channel. Here we publish local and global news across all walks of life. Please, we would like you do us a great favor by subscribing to our channel and clicking the notification bell for subsequent updates. Thank you for watching. Now, you will recall a couple of weeks back that the elders of Niger Delta and their governors met with the federal government's delegation. On that very meeting, they handed a 7-point agenda to the federal government. Till now, we haven't heard anything about it, and the federal government hasn't been able to do anything. They have not started acting upon it. So this protest now is coming, on the heels of that very meeting. So they have the opinion, the youth now have the opinion, in collaboration with their riders, they have the opinion that if Zamfara can be allowed to mine their gold and sell it to the federal government of Nigeria, them also should be allowed to have full control of their oil, thereby refining it and selling it to the federal government, or perhaps paying a little tithe to the federal government. They've warned the federal government to brace up for the worst, even as they threatened to take this to any length, hinting that their guys are in the creek already, strategizing for any eventuality, warning the federal government that they shouldn't treat this with kid gloves, just like they treated the issues of NSAS protests. Now, remember that the so-called guys turned off their own pipe sometime last month, and this now Nigeria is already in recession according to the news they gave us last time, and this now is gradually spreading to other parts of Asia. Now, what will become the fate of Nigeria? I will allow you to watch the video, and after which I will make a little more submission to this.
We are of the opinion that if Zamfara can mine their golds and sell and give profit to federal government, a joint nation and a joint youth, we are doing well in refining our petroleum products. Therefore, federal government should be ready. This protest is a litmus test to them. We have good boys in the creeks. The boys they are calling illegal refineries. Illegal refiners. Those boys are good to refine our products for Nigeria. Therefore, a joint nation is demanding that our boys should be certified to do our petroleum refiners for us. And we also will pay tax back to the federal government. Therefore, a joint nation is asking for a true federalism and restructuring of Nigeria.
The reason why we are here is very simple. Of course, the development in the Niger Delta has come to a point where we must take some strategic and decisive actions in calling on the attention of the federal government to listen to the plight of the people of the Niger Delta. Don't forget that a few days ago, as a result of the NSAS protests that almost broke down the entire economy of this country, the president commissioned his chief of staff to go to the various zones and get various reports from their challenges. And very quickly, quite frankly, they came to the Niger Delta. First, that meeting didn't hold. We were so angry and aggrieved until eventually that meeting held. And the position of the Jaw people and the Niger Delta people is encapsulated on the 7-point demands that the governors of this region put forward to the federal government. As I speak to you to this moment, we have not heard or seen if the president has even received that report or if he has even started acting upon it. And the appointment of a sole administrator has completely violated the principles of fair representation in the Niger Delta Development Commission. And so matters that concerns on this region has always been treated with levity. There is a Northeast Development Commission in this country. Have you ever heard that the Northeast Development Commission is being handled by an interim board? Have you heard?
No!
Have you heard that the Northeast Development Commission is being managed by a sole administrator? Have you heard?
No!
So why are they now playing politics with the development of this region? We have made a position before now that we are completely against the appointment of a sole administrator. We have supported the forensic auditing that is currently going on, but we are saying that we no longer have confidence in that forensic auditing that is going on. The reason is because it has become an endless exercise. This government told us that by December the forensic auditing will be complete, and we want people who are found wanting to be held responsible for the underdevelopment they are brought to this region, and we have always supported that move. And we are saying that going forward we can no longer make statements on the pages of the newspapers. We are ready to take our protest to any level, and this is the beginning of major protests that will hit the Niger Delta region.
Now, the truth is that there is fraud, there is injustice and marginalization going on somewhere in the Nigerian government. Now, how can Zamfara be producing gold? Other parts of North be producing foods, agricultural products, and cows, their meats. Now, all those things are not regarded as federal government assets. They sell it, they make their money, they take it. Now, a couple of months ago, CBN bought gold. You know, money has no value if it's not stored in gold. They bought that gold on behalf of federal governments. That is a very large quantity of gold. They must have spent very large sum of money for that. They stored it. That is for federal governments, and they pay the money to Zamfara. That is where this whole thing started. Now, how can you also have all the multinational companies, ExxonMobil, Shell, and the rest of them are cheap, and none of those companies have their offices, have their head offices across, in any state of the Niger Delta, and even some parts of Igbo land where also oil is being mined, like Uguta and parts of Abia State also. And you don't have any federal government presence in those areas. This is high, level of injustice. Now, Dangote also is constructing a refinery at Bejuleki in Lagos. Now, why not designate any of these presence down there, or even make the already existing refineries in that zone to be working? The one in Warri, the one in Port Harcourt, the one in Onne, none of them is working. These are the things I don't understand. Meanwhile, they conducted pipe all the way from Niger Delta to Kaduna down to Niger Republic, and planning also to take it to the rest of the North African countries. Now, Nigeria has built a refinery at Niger Republic. Now, transporting our crude also to that place, refine it there, give them part of it, bring the remaining one for us to buy here and use. Does it make sense at all? These are the things that need to be explained. And that is why everybody, they should take this thing very serious. But then on the other hand of it, now, on the other hand, I think this resource control of a thing, unless they are using it as a leverage for something bigger, this resource control of a thing and fiscal federalism is not going to be sustainable, and it's not going to be the ultimate, because one, you cannot, if Nigeria is restructured with that very mindset now, or with that very condition, how we'll still be lumped up in the same country. How is it going to stop my sister that is going to travel to Kano, or maybe live there and plait her hair, decide to beautify her hair, and she will be killed because such a thing is not tolerated in Kano? Now, how would it stop me? I travel to Kaduna now, I want to open a beer parlor. And they say, no, I cannot open a beer parlor over there because drinking is not allowed. And if I ever open it, they will scatter my shop, destroy my goods, and, even almost kill me. And we claim to still be in this country. That is why the ultimate solution is a outright disintegration of this very contraption called Nigeria, plus a whole lot of anomalies. Okay, how is restructuring going to stop the advancement of the jihadistic Janjaweed from coming to the south to advance their Islamization and jihadistic or Fulanization agenda? Good people, thank you for watching. Nigeria is crumbling. We are just expecting the emergencies of Biafra and Oduduwa nations. Thank you and God bless you. Please don't forget to subscribe and give us thumbs up. God bless you.